Alright, so I did one video. I'm going to do another one tonight just because it's been so long. I've got a lot on my mind and a lot I've been wanting to do videos on. I'm going to eventually start doing some floral design videos and some more cooking videos, things like that. I haven't done much of that. A lot of them have been more me talking forever. So, I'm going to talk forever to this one, by the way. So, if you don't like these videos, turn it off. Anyway, so my 5-year-old starts kindergarten. Well, started kindergarten last week. And it's a hard transition for me, you know, because I'm also working. And her first day of school, I was able to take her to school, but I wasn't able to pick her up because I had to be at work. Because they started on a Tuesday and not on a Monday, which is ridiculous because they wanted to have, you know, like meet the school people, you know, thing, all the bus drivers and lunch ladies and all that on Monday instead of like Friday of the week before. And I was stoked for her. I mean, stoked's still a word, right? She was really excited. I know the first time we sat there at the school, they crammed like 50 parents and like 100 kids into the cafeteria, which would have been fine, but they spread us out like really far. And then the spokes kindergarten teacher has this really soft, quiet voice, and here these kids are running around screaming, yelling, and she's talking like this. And school starts, and I stopped in the end of it, and I was like, hey, so nobody over here heard what you said, so I hope you didn't say anything really important, because apparently you were not taught in school how to speak. I didn't say that part. I wanted to. I really did, and I should have. Because I'm going to school to become an elementary school teacher, and I know that's one of the prerequisite things that we have to do. I am halfway through my bachelor's, so I've got like a little over a year, and then I have my degree. And I know that was a big thing. They're going, especially as an elementary school teacher, you need to be able to talk loudly and be heard over the top of 25 kids. Hopefully, you only have 25 kids. I know some school districts apparently have way more. I'm going through University of Phoenix, and I tell you what, some of the stories I'm hearing from other people, oh my gosh, I couldn't imagine having like 30, 40 kids. That would be insane. Anyway, so we get through all that. So first day of school, all that stuff. Like 2 days into school, she's already lost her lunch pail. She got a brand new backpack with matching lunch pail and pencil case and all this stuff from her Nana for her birthday. And she lost her lunch pail. So I sent a note. And the teacher writes back, I don't know. I don't keep track of it. You should have written her name on it. I wrote her name on it. And so finally, yesterday, she comes home with her lunch pail. This is like now been half a week that it's been missing. And apparently she dumped her juice in it and didn't leave the bag. I don't... For some reason, she packed cereal for her snack. That's what she wanted. We had these little, like, Cheerio things. And she decided to dump them out in her lunch pail instead of leaving them in the Ziploc. And then her cranberry juice leaked that she wanted. And so it sat there for, like, 5 days fermenting in this bag, which apparently was in this big Rubbermaid thing that she has them put all their snacks and lunches in. And she couldn't be bothered to look in there, which irritated me beyond belief. But I didn't even bother. She also came home with this packet, and I'll show you. This is ridiculous. This is what is this called? What is this? I don't have my glasses on, so it's harder to read. Charleston Wrap. It is a fundraising thing that they're doing. It's the ugliest, most expensive wrapping paper I have ever seen. I mean, at least if it had cute stuff, I may actually, like, get some. But no, this stuff is, like, seriously ugly. And I'm not paying that kind of money for it. I don't care how good it is. It also has a catalog for kitchen doodad things, which anybody who knows me knows I love to cook. And there's not a single thing in there that I would spend money on. I mean, it's just stupid stuff. It's not even pretty stuff. It's just, like, ridiculous stuff. Gosh, the Dollar Tree has better quality and nicer looking things. And for way less, because it's $1. But here my kindergartner got this the first week of school. and apparently kept forgetting it because there was a note on it saying she keeps leaving this behind. Please make sure she starts doing this because it needs to be turned in by September 8th. And I'm going, oh my gosh, I didn't even start selling stuff for the school until I was like 3rd or 4th grade. I had to learn how to be a student before I could learn how to be a saleswoman. And I'm going, okay, a kindergartner is not capable of doing the sales. She's not capable of reading the instructions. She's not capable of writing down the orders, which means me or her dad have to do all this work. And I don't know about you guys, and I know some of you moms that are like way out there, go get them, you know, raw, you know, awesomeness, got nothing else better to do, or you have 1,000 things to do and you just need extra. I don't know. I'm not one of those. I am one that says, I have 3 little kids under the age of 5, a full-time job. I have my disabled father-in-law that's getting to where he needs more and more help. And I have my husband who works graveyard. And because he works graveyard, he's either at work or asleep. And so he's pretty useless. It's just stupid. You know, it's absolutely stupid. She doesn't even know how to read. She couldn't recognize her name if she saw it. And here they want her to sell stuff. And I think that's just incredibly stupid. And of course, they already have an open house tomorrow night. And it is now only a week into school. Like, she started last week and it's tomorrow night. So, you know, she's been to school for an official full week now. Tomorrow marks 8 days, and they've already got open house. What exactly are they going to discuss? Oh, yay, we survived the first week of school, and nobody got shot or killed or, you know, kids, you know, all this stuff. But I wish I could be there because I would, like, be tearing heads off. First off, for her having to peddle their junk. Another one is the Booster Club apparently sells popcorn every Friday, and it's right there in the middle of the hallway where all the kids are going to be like, oh, I have to have some, which means I'm that bad mother now that does not send 75 cents with my daughter on Fridays to go buy popcorn like all of her other friends because I think it's ridiculous. I can prepay for the year and then she can have it when she wants it. My kid loves popcorn, you know, but it's the whole thing, you know, when you were a kid, when the ice cream truck comes and your parents don't have money for you to get ice cream and all your other friends get it, then they ridicule you horribly, you know, because, oh yeah, your mommy and daddy suck because blah, 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 you know, or, you know, we're better than you, or look at my ice cream or whatever. You may have that one friend that didn't do that, but, you know, for the most part, you know, you were not part of the cool group if you were not able to buy that. So I don't want her getting stuck with this stupid thing, which kind of pisses me off too, because that is ridiculous. A booster club should be out in the community finding ways to fundraise out there. Go to these events. We live in a town that has got these big, huge events that everybody knows of, even outside of this town, that come to it. Why are they not at these places, you know, asking for money and things like that? Why are they not out, you know, selling this stupid wrapping paper crap? Anyway, yeah, that's just another thing that irritates me. I know the first day of school, I took her to school, and she rode the bus home. Teacher assured us, hey, yeah, they pick up right there outside the classroom. Oh, sorry. They pick up outside the classroom, and they have an adult that sits out there and makes sure they get to the right bus. And so we helped her figure out which bus, all that stuff, and teacher knew which bus she rode. So as far as we knew, she got on the bus. Well, of course, I'm at work, and I get this frantic phone call from my mother. Samantha didn't get off the bus. And she knew where to get off. She gets off right by my mom's house. I mean, she can see it because she goes from school and stays at my mom's because her brother and sister are at my mom's while I'm at work. And apparently she's trying to find any number. She's calling the school, and apparently the minute that bell rings, the teachers, the staff, everybody is gone. and whoever's left there does not answer the phone. And so she's leaving nasty messages on every voicemail box she can, going, where is my granddaughter, my kindergartner, you know, she's 5 years old, and why is she not getting off the bus, and blah, blah, blah. Why is there nobody here so I can call and figure out how to get help? You know, there's got to be a way to get a hold of the bus driver and see if she even got on the bus. You know, how come I can't get a hold of her teacher to see if they got her on the bus? I mean, I don't know what to do. And meanwhile, my brother's girlfriend, she found the number for the bus yard, because my brother actually drives a school bus for this county, but for a different school. We tried calling, I guess they tried calling him, but he, of course, was driving the bus and can't answer the phone. And he was close to the end of his route, but he still hadn't answered his phone. So she finally got a hold of the bus yard. My mom got in the car and just started to drive. Figured she had to get dropped off at another stop or something else, or she was going to end up down to that school banging on doors or doing whatever she had to do. So she finally found her like 2 blocks down. The bus driver wouldn't let her off the bus because there was nobody standing at the bus stop. My mother is standing in the middle of the dirt road, which is 1 house down from where the bus stop is. My mom can see from her windows, you know, because it's just this long dirt road that her house and another house face out to. And of course, this is out in the countryside, so they each have like 2.5 acres between the two of them. And so it's like a total of 5 acres length, you know, and she's the other 2.5 acres on the other end of the road. And she stepped out in the middle of the road and was waiting. And then, of course, she didn't get off. So the bus driver wouldn't let her off there. So she tore into the bus driver, and the bus driver, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. And so meanwhile, she tells Samantha to get in the car, blah, blah, blah. She gets in the car, and then the bus driver motions her. She's getting ready to put it into drive, and she's going, okay, maybe she forgot something. So she went out and got back up, walked up to the bus, because he couldn't be bothered to get out of his seat, and walked to her. And he asked, what's your name? And she's going, Raimi. And he's going, he gets on the radio, and she hears over the radio, oh yeah, she's fine. So here, he has let my child off of the bus with somebody who could or may not have been allowed to have her. And he's let her off the bus, and now she's in their car where there's nothing he could do about it, and his butt is still sitting in his seat, buckled in, because he's too lazy to get out of his seat to walk to her. And he's let her basically into a car that he didn't know was her or not. So just like, really, you know, my brother, you know, he's going, I reassure you, I swear, you know, we're not all like that. It's just this one guy, and oh my gosh. And, you know, so the next morning I reiterated to the bus driver, that is my mother's house. You can drop her off at this corner and everything else. But now, twice now, he has let her off the bus and won't let her cross the street until he deems necessary, even though we're standing right there going, okay, it's safe, but apparently it's only when he says. But anyway, like I said, you know, school is just ridiculous. You know, I heard they don't teach cursive anymore. I heard that instead of doing math from left to right, it's now from right to left. The things that they are teaching now are just ridiculous. Instead of teaching basic skills and grammar and things like that. You know, I talked to a 4th grader that doesn't know what a signature is. And I was talking to their mom, and she's like, yeah, apparently they don't teach a signature. They just, you know, they don't sign things. And I'm going, yeah, because you're never going to need a signature for your entire life. I tell you what, with Chris's accident, I had a cramp in my hand from the constant signing stuff. I had to sign my name or his name to like 1,000 pieces of paper every single day on the signature line. So yeah, anyway, so this has turned out to be more of a bitch session, but y'all get what I mean. You know, first time for school, I am now officially a mother of a child in school, and I tell you what, I am not happy about it. And this mama is about to go down to that school and knock some heads together. I tell you what. I was warned this is a rough school. Anyway, mama knows best. Love y'all.